No reaction video today. I'm just going straight to it. The economy is cooked. The economy is cooked because everybody wants to play a different role, right? Girls are having a hard time trying to find guys that are masculine. Men are having a hard time trying to find girls that are feminine, especially in the Western world. Feminism has done its job. It has switched the roles of the genders. Nobody's going to stay together. What do they say? By 2040, 60% of women will be single. Most women will die single. It just is what it is. You get what I'm trying to say? Until men start to become more masculine, we are cooked. Now, these are real life stories that I'm telling you. This is not from a video or anything like that. These are real life stories. Even though I have unlimited videos to choose from, I'm going to choose a real life story. So, talking to a chick, she says her ideal guy she met in college. This guy went on to go to the NBA, right? Great basketball player. About 6'4", something like that. So, he was so attractive, and he was black, which is also something that I want to throw in because black people are supposed to be more masculine, right? But something is happening where even the brothers are losing that masculine edge that they once have. Outside of the thugs, you know what I mean, the ones in the hood and the ones that are gangster, but the normal ones are trying to get so far away from that stigma that they're actually becoming soft in a way. Now, what I'm trying to teach guys on my channel is like, okay, you don't have to be a killer. You don't have to be a drug dealer. You don't have to be a lawbreaker in order to be masculine and in order to garner respect from women. That's what I'm trying to teach the brothers, right? Because this story blew my mind. Imagine a girl who's very attractive. She walks up to a guy. He's 6'4". He's now he's an NBA basketball player, but at that time they were in college. She goes to him because all he wants to do is stand in the corner of the wall with his other basketball buddies and look around. And she's talking with her friends like, I really like him, I really like him. Her friends had to egg her on. No, go get him. It was so bad that there was a guy with one of her friends, a guy who was dating one of her friends. She said that guy was so feminine that he told her, please go talk to him because he was a really good basketball player. Please go talk to him and have sex with him and tell me how the experience was. That's how feminine men are, right? A guy with a girlfriend telling this girl, hey, go talk to that 6'4" all-star basketball player, have sex with him and tell me what happened. So she gets egged on, liquor involved. She walk up to the guy. She introduces herself to the guy. The guy gives the number, right? Because she asked him for the number. She was like, oh, what's your number? And we should hang out sometime. She did the whole process. So she's going in her masculine to try to do the process on this guy, right? The guy gives the number. And via text, the guy came off as one of them. Via text. So he texted stuff like, she was like, yeah, I thought he was one of the CLG guys, the way he was like texting, which turned her on. Because he was texting stuff like, come through. And she would come through. She would go to his house. But she said when he was in person, he was not like that at all. So she said when he would text tough, like, yeah, come through, yeah, like, come through. And then she'll say some slick shit, because, every girl got to throw out an objection. It is what it is. She'll say some little slick shit. And she's just like, no, I got to go to bed. So he'd be like, sleep over here. Sleep over here. Gangsta shit. Gangsta. She'll come through the crib. Nothing will happen. She will go in his bed. She'll sleep. She'll try to nudge him. All he wants to do is play video games. And then she gets to the point where she's just like, okay, so I guess I'm going home. He's like, all right, I'll walk you to the door. Walks her to the door. She goes out the door. He goes back. And Lord knows what he does. Probably sleeps, plays video games, whatever. So that's the first time she go through. She hoping that he was going to crack. She even said it. She was like, if he would have made even a little bit of a move, I would have went. That's how much she liked the guy, right? Next time they hang out, the guy invites her over. But like another person is there or whatever the case is. She thought that, okay, we hanging out again in his house. She was about to just go to his room because there was another person there. And he was like, nah, let's hang out in the kitchen. they hang out in the kitchen for hours just talking. She gets bored, and eventually she leaves again. And she never ended up hooking up with this guy, never even got a kiss with this guy, never made out with this guy, and she was low-key obsessed with this guy. And this guy went to the NBA. And this is not the first time I've heard these stories with the NBA guys. Now, some NBA guys are savage. And it's the same with football guys. You would think somebody that plays like a very violent sport. I was one of the more aggressive, assertive ones, even on my football team. You get what I'm trying to say? Now, hood kids are aggressive. Like, now, when I was in the hood, I told you because my stories with my cousins and all them niggas. Them niggas is gangster. You get what I'm trying to say? They don't play. They even ask questions like, nigga, she going or what? Like, if you say that it's a two-man or something like that, they be like, nigga, she going? They asking that before they even go to the crib. You know what I mean? If them niggas like, nah, man, she playing, they be like, man, tell that bitch, hey, I'm not going over there if she with them games and shit. That's how gangster they is. So, when I break these stories down, and even she said, damn, CLG is really needed, even though she hates the way I mess. She's like, I hate the way you say things. I'm like, all right, so tell me what you hate. Because you know these girls be watching my channel shit. I'm like, okay, so tell me what specifically you hate. They can't say it. I don't know if they don't like the energy. I don't know if they don't like the way I'm talking, even though I tell her my energy going to be different when I'm talking to guys. Because guys is hard-headed. You got to get it through their fucking thick skull. This the way to be. Now, me not being a hating ass nigga, I want the 6'4" basketball playing ass nigga to win. I know for a fact that if I teach this information to a guy that's taller than me, he would have an advantage over me. I get it, and I still don't give a fuck. You get what I'm trying to say? I'm 5'9", right? I still have my way with women because ain't nothing gonna stop me. But I know that if I teach this information to somebody that's taller than me and they really become like, not exactly like me, but they really master the information and they really implement it, they're going to have better results to me. For example, like if two fighters were perfectly trained and they had the same training regimen, but one fighter had longer arms and was taller, usually if he knows how to use his range and his longer arms, he's usually going to win the boxing match because that's an advantage. Same thing if one basketball player was 6'6" and another one was 5'9", usually he's going to have an advantage. So when I make these hype videos, a lot of you motherfuckers is misconstruing my stance. I'm saying that, yes, the taller guy does have an advantage. What I'm saying is if you're the shorter guy, you can outperform that guy. Because them niggas, we live in a world with feminine ass niggas. So what are the chances this nigga gonna be tall and masculine? And another thing too, even if he is tall, masculine, got money, if he checks all boxes, you'll be surprised. Bitches still be fucking and cheating. And the nigga can be perfect. You get what I'm trying to say? Because women are obsessed with masculine men. So if a man is masculine enough, she'll still throw that pussy even though, but she can't get caught though. Like, she gotta believe in her heart of hearts she'll never get caught. So you gotta understand that it's too much pussy out here for a motherfucker to be trying to withhold information. It's too much pussy out here for a motherfucker to be trying to, you get what I'm trying to say? For a motherfucker to be like, well, he tall, and he this, and he this, so that's why I don't get no pussy. Shut your bitch ass up and go get some goddamn pussy. That's where I'm coming from it at. Gangsta Max. Be a man. God damn it. Stop listening to these buddy ass motherfucking content creators talking about some, well, the statistics show that the tall men, women just like tall men, and you know, you don't really stand a chance. No, you do stand a chance, motherfucker. And girls be telling me like, oh, the reason I like you because you attractive. I say, bitch, if I was a 3, I'd still be getting that pussy. That's my mindset. If I was a motherfucking 3 and I had this self-confidence and I had all this shit and I knew how to lead things, I'd still be getting that goddamn pussy. And if you think I'm lying, that nigga fresh ugly as fuck, he still get pussy. He a ugly ass nigga, still get pussy. And he ain't tall. I met the nigga in real life. He's not tall. So let's not say it's about height. You get what I'm trying to say? And what's the difference from inches? Let's say a nigga 6 foot and a nigga 6'4". So she gonna leave her 6 foot nigga cause this nigga 6'4"? And then let's say she go with the 6'4" nigga. So she gonna leave the 6'4" nigga cause the nigga 6'7"? You see how stupid that motherfucking shit sound? She's gonna keep leaving niggas that's taller and taller. And then before she know it, she dating an 8 foot tall nigga. Get the fuck out of here. She don't care about the height. She care about how he act. The height is just assumption. The height assumes that the guy's masculine. And then she gets in a relationship with this soft ass nigga and then she say, damn, he's 6'5", but he a bitch. He an insecure ass little bitch. And then she wonder why this nigga won't go for her. I mean, why? He wonders why not every girl will go for him. So he hoping and praying. I'm going to tell you a secret, a psychology secret that will really fuck your head up. But it's I need to tell you this because this is what's going to separate you from everybody else. There's this thing called the fear of loss. So when people are really rich, their biggest fear usually is losing all of their money. So a person who's really broke actually has an advantage over a person who's really rich because the broke person is willing to take more risk. Like a person who's really broke, they have nothing. They have $0. They have nothing to their name. They actually have an advantage over somebody who's really rich because rich people, once they get a certain amount of money, they kick into this psychological thing which is called fear of loss. That's how come when you see King 6'8", you notice he's like super nervous with saying stuff. Like he's very choosy and picky with his words. He's super in his head, kind of like, you notice you don't really see him taking really hard risks with women. Because he's 6'8". So his biggest fear would be he's afraid of losing his girl. Because think about it, when you know you attractive, you know you got everything that girls want, and you still lose the girl, it has more of a psychological effect on you because now you don't know why. So if a girl rocking with you and you 6'8", you got money, you got stats, you got everything that a girl say that she want on paper, and she just one day wake up and just like, I'm not feeling you, that has more of an ego attack on you because in your mind, you like, what the fuck did I do? I got everything. And what really fuck up these tall niggas is when they see a nigga like me fucking the donkey shit out, bro. That be driving them niggas crazy. It's bitches that was dating taller dudes and then they cheating with me. And bro, like that 6'2" nigga I told you about, bro, when he found out, and his bitch was bad as fuck. She was actually the bitch I was thinking about marrying over my main bitch, but because she was cheating on her man, I didn't want to fuck with the bitch. She's still in my DM still to this day. I couldn't take the bitch serious, so I took my main bitch over her. But I was fucking the shit out of that motherfucking bad bitch. That bitch was bad as fuck. I ain't even gonna lie. Bro, that nigga lost his mind so hard that my 5'9" ass was fucking his bitch. And he never got her back either. Like, once she started fucking me, she stopped hanging out with that nigga. He couldn't even get his own bitch to hang out with her, him or nothing. Nigga 6'2". Ripped, all types of shit. Good looking, wide receiver, starting wide receiver as a freshman. The nigga was raw. Like, you feel me? That motherfucker lost his mind so hard, he dropped out of the fucking school and went back to Florida. Because the school we went to, they recruited a lot of guys from Florida. So we was all from Florida, but he went for I never seen his ass growing up. He went to a different part of Florida. That nigga dropped out of school, left the school completely, went back to Florida. Because in his mind, he can't explain how the fuck this 5'9" nigga having his way with my bitch. Like, and she in love with this nigga, like she don't want to see me no more. It's not like she like him a little bit. She like this nigga so much that she rather share this nigga with, because I always had hoes. So every bitch that was dealing with me knew that they wasn't going to be the only one. They knew that, like, CJ out here running the streets. He doing his thing. You know what I mean? Like, but I still love him. Like, bitches would even say that to other bitches. They be like, you know, CJ be at the parties and he be hooking up with girls and this and this and this. Bitches be telling those girls, I still love him. And I was so savage because I was straight out of the hood in college. I was so savage, bro. We used to get drunk before the pregame. I never drank alcohol before. Like rarely ever. All I did when I was in the hood, like in high school, was smoke weed. That's it. But I smoked weed every day. So I never drank alcohol. So when I got to college, them niggas got us a fake ID and I started drinking. And what I noticed when I started getting drunk, I started getting horny as fuck. Like so horny that it was uncontrollable. My dick was just always like trying to fuck something. So then we'll go to like one of the little parties. It was like a little party, a little place they call it like Legion or whatever case is. We'll go to one of the parties. I would literally, like, my boys be in the car. They have to drop me off. Soon as them niggas drop me off, I just run straight to the middle of the dance floor. Dance on some bitches. The bitch that go, I'm dancing on her. I be fingering bitches in the middle of the crowd. Just fingering these hoes. Making out with them, fingering them. And then ended up taking their ass home. 9 times out of 10. I'd be like, oh, how you got here? I ain't never had money or nothing. I'd be like, how you got here? They'd be like, oh, I just took a little taxi thing or whatever the case is. I'm like, all right, let's take a taxi back to your crib or back to my dorm. Take the taxi back to that dorm and fuck the shit out of them bitches, bro. Like that's how aggressive I was when I was young. I was full of fucking cum, bro. I don't know what it was. I just was horny as fuck. Just a little horny motherfucker, bro. But I was also gangster because I came from the hood. And I remember when I wasn't gangster, my cousins and shit was fucking my bitches. I remember anytime I wasn't a gangster, I was getting played. Every time I was a bitch, my bitch was doing something with another nigga. Anytime I stood on business and was on that gangster shit, my bitch couldn't get enough of my dick. Nothing changed. That's what I noticed. I didn't get bigger. I didn't get stronger. I didn't get taller. My dick didn't get bigger. Nothing changed. It's just the way that I fucking acted. It was like the kryptonite to these hoes. And a lot of the ways that you act gangster with women is you gotta stop caring so fucking much. Because when you care a lot about a woman, you naturally act soft for her. You naturally go soft for her. And that's what women don't like. That's why if you see the banner of my channel, stop caring so motherfucking much. And I also have a 13-week program to get that soft pussy shit out your fucking blood. 13-week program. People be like, man, it take me 90 days to learn how to get bitches. No, nigga, you gonna be getting bitches during the whole entire program. It's just the certification, motherfucker. It's a 13-week certification. Just like how you gotta get certified to work on cars. Just like you gotta get certified to cut people's hair. Just like you gotta get certified to be a fucking nurse or whatever the case is. This is a shorter period of time than those things. But it's 13 weeks. And at the end of it, if you do everything that was asked of you, you won't have a woman problem. You won't have a gangster problem. You won't have a fucking problem with being the dominant masculine man that she needs you to be. I done seen some of the most gangster ass motherfucking masculine looking ass niggas be the most cupcake pussy bitches around some women. And I see it playing out. I say, oh, I could fuck that hoe. On the hard 30, it was a nigga that was taller, bigger, stronger than me. That motherfucker was talking to a blonde chick. And I overheard the conversation. I said, oh, this nigga talked to me. She liked him too, because she was initially like, she was going. But this nigga kept talking and talking and talking. I said, oh, he finna talk himself out of that pussy. And then eventually she said she had to go to the bathroom. She walked out from the nigga. She sat down by herself alone. I sat down next to her. I started chopping her up. This motherfucker was jacking my dick outside of the club the same fucking night. Next night, folded that hoe in the hotel. Next night, folded her ass again. Then she told me to get her pregnant. Cause all the niggas in the Netherlands soft as fuck, none of them like me. And she's still on the motherfucking line talking about something. When I fly back, I'm flying back to the States. I really need to see you. I don't care what state you in. Nigga, what the fuck? You think this shit happening to regular ass niggas? And I'm a regular ass nigga. I hate to say it, bro. I'm a motherfucking average height ass nigga. I'm not the most ripped. I'm 5'9". I got a little bit of money, but bitches don't fucking know it. They don't get it. Shit. I got a little bit of money. Valentine's Day, Rich Day, motherfuckers taking me out to get my fucking feet done. You get what I'm trying to say? So it's like, girls be paying for me for shit. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? They be buying shit for me. Now, I ain't no millionaire rich ass nigga. That might happen over time. It may not ever happen. I really don't give a fuck. You get what I'm trying to say? When you living your life the way you want to live that motherfucker, the money is just a added bonus. It's just that's how you gotta look at money. You gotta look at it as it's just an enhancement to my already great life. If I was broke, I'll still be running through pussy. My roommates would hate me. I'd probably have 3 roommates. As long as I got my own room, I have a mini fridge up in that bitch. I have a little TV up in that bitch. I buy that bitch off of Facebook Marketplace. I keep my shit nice, keep my shit clean. I have a little busted ass little cash paid for ass whip, but that motherfucker be clean and be running nice. Got a good little mechanic friend. I'll still be having my motherfucking way with some coochie. That's why the first part of the goddamn 13-week challenge for the CLG community is money management. If you can't manage your motherfucking money, how you gonna manage your bitches? Come on, man. Like, this the shit I be trying to tell y'all, bro. But at the end of the day, y'all gonna do what y'all want to do. But I got a 13-week program. CLG. Link is in the comments. Link is in the descriptions. It's $48 a fucking month. 13 weeks. That's 90 days, bro. That's 3 motherfucking months. So you can master this part, this area of your life, which is becoming elite with women. You get what I'm trying to say? Now, a lot of people don't understand that confidence is transferable. Once you get women mastered, then you start asking for raises at your job. Then you start being transferable. Bitches start giving you money. Women start introducing you to relationships and other dudes, make you more money. If you really master this shit, ain't no looking back, bruh. And a bitch was saying, well, CJ, you're very attractive, though. You're short, but you're attractive. Bitch, if I was a 3, I would be fucking. If I look like fresh in the face, I'll be fucking. Because I know how to lead the shit. You get what I'm trying to say? I don't even try to be super over the top attractive because my internal confidence is so strong. I can walk around this bitch in some goddamn sweatpants and a motherfucking t-shirts. If I see a bitch I like, I'm still, hey, what's up? Shit, what's up? I ain't even my best version of my motherfucking self. Still run down the hole because that internal confidence is strong. You understand where I'm coming from? That's what I'm trying to get you. Now, if you do have the height, status, money, and that internal confidence, and you willing to take risks, and you masculine, now, yes, you gonna have an advantage over me. That's what I just told you. If motherfuckers be trying to come new to the channel, act like they don't, you know what I mean? You gotta remind these dumbass niggas. I've been telling niggas since the beginning. I said, hey, the stuff that I teach you, there is a possibility that you can actually become better than me. And I don't give a fuck. I done already had my way with every type of woman. There isn't one type of woman, except for fat bitches. I ain't really fucked too many of them. I got head from one fat bitch, but that's about it. But I done had my way with every type of woman that I believe was my type. Big, dumb, stupid booty bitches. Fucked on them real good. Fucking petite. My petite little bitch is my favorite now. I don't know what it is about them little petite, little clean pussy bitches. That was my favorite. But I done fucked them all in between, athletes, plain Janes, everything I done fucked. So I done already had my way. So I'm just giving back, motherfucker. I really don't care if you become better than me. And some people will. Some people get access to the information and become better than me. And I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. You get what I'm trying to say? COG or nothing. I want the world to go back to how it should be. You feel me? Men taking their power back. And one of the ways that you take your power back as a man is through dating. Fuck all that other shit them other content creators talking about. They talking about the Jews. They talking about all this bullshit. No, get control over your bitches first. You feel me? Get control of your bitches first. And you'll notice once you become a masculine man with your women, because women is the masters of manipulation. Once you become a masculine man with your women, you ain't gonna let no nigga play you in no negotiations at no negotiation table. You ain't gonna let no motherfucker play you when it come to buying certain businesses and shit like that. You ain't gonna let that shit slide because you done already mastered the masculine part with women, which is harder to masculine than even with men sometimes. You feel me? Now the only difference with men is sometimes it can end in violence. Now women, you don't really got to worry about too much about it, but some of these women masculine as fuck, they'll stab your ass or some shit like that. But if it get too disrespectful with men, it can end in violence. This is why you should probably train a little bit. You should probably get some boxing skills and got some shooting skills. And the reason you need to train a little bit in fighting and shooting is because you're not always going to have your gun with you. You get what I'm trying to say? You're not always going to have your gun with you. You got to be able to throw some hands every now and again, too. You know what I mean? Nigga can disrespect your ass in a club where everybody was patted down and nobody got their weapon with them. And they can mollywop your ass because you ain't got your motherfucking gun. You understand where I'm coming from? Or if you can't fight, you got to be resourceful. Obviously, I talk about all that in the CLG community. We ain't going to get into all that right now. I just hope the main message stick inside you guys' head is mainly how you act. Yes, height and status and money can give you an advantage, but that's for the lazy ass niggas. That's for the motherfuckers that they just try to. This is, matter of fact, I'm going to tell you what height, status, money does. Height, status, and money gives you initial attraction. So when I was telling you that story about that girl who approached that 6'4" guy, right? I've never been approached by a girl that hot, but I fucked way more girls that are hotter or just as hot as her but I have to be the one to approach them. Does that make sense? So what I mean by that is the height and all of that shit, that status that you guys care about, all it does is help guys with initial attraction. Does that make sense? It just helps with initial attraction. That's it. Outside of initial attraction, she has to figure out who he is. This is why when girls are initially attracted to guys, they don't just go to the guy and just be like, fuck me right now. Let's fuck. Fuck me in the car, fuck me right now. They don't do that. They want to get around the guy, but they still want to figure the guy out. Because the reason they want to figure the guy out is because they want to know how he acts. Does that make sense? They want to know how he acts. That is the biggest turn on for a woman. So she's going to assume, because of height, money, status, she's going to assume masculinity. That's what she's going to assume. She's going to assume he's going to be able to protect me. He's strong. He's going to be able to put other men in their place. He's going to have strong boundaries, all this shit like that. But then when she gets to know him and she finds out that he doesn't, her attraction is going to fade. And her respect is going to fade. And once he meets her minimum respect threshold, she's done. You get what I'm trying to say? So when she sees a shorter guy, less stat, whatever the case is, all these things that don't matter like you think they matter, but she sees that her initial attraction might be slightly different. She's going to feel like, well, he's not resourceful. He's not going to be able to protect me. He's not going to be able to do all this shit. But if she gets to know you and she realizes that you are like that, you are aggressive, assertive, you demand respect, you garner respect, other motherfuckers respect you, this like that, her pussy for you is actually going to drip harder than even the tall guy. Because you have the real characteristics that she's looking for, not the superficial characteristics that she's looking for. And for women, this is why you can see women with unattractive guys constantly, because those characteristics are very important for women. Those characteristics are the end-all be-all. This has come when women, even the ones that dated a lot of tall guys, whatever the case is, they still be like, damn, like none of that shit worked out. Like, I really liked the guy and it still didn't work out. Yeah, because when she got to know the guy, she realized he was a bitch. But 80 to 90% of guys are bitches. Just like when I try to teach guys, I be having guys have their way with women. They be fucking the shit out of women. They be like, man, I fuck like this many women. And then I be like, well, how many of them was feminine? They be like, damn, not that many. You understand where I'm coming from? So like, a high percentage of women nowadays is masculine, so it's hard for men to even want women now. So whoever started this feminine movement, they accomplished their goal. What I'm trying to do, I know it's a small channel, is I'm fighting against it. That's what I'm doing. I'm fighting against that feminist bullshit. Men are superior, women are inferior. Bitch, who gives a fuck what you want? You take what you can get. I'm right in front of you. But I want a guy 6'4". Bitch, you got me. Okay? Now suck on this dick real good. And with that being said, man, I'm out. Peace.